The tradition of Chilkat and Raven's tail weaving among the Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian peoples of southeast Alaska goes back hundreds of years. Recently, a fragile 120-year-old Chilkat robe at the Alaska Native Heritage Center in Anchorage was scanned using sophisticated LIDAR technology, creating a high-definition, three-dimensional virtual image.
The robe came in from a Dr. Trimble, a private party, who is a doctor at the Alaska Native Medical Center.
The robe was given to a family in mining in Juneau around 1900. When the mining started to decline in the Juneau area, family moved to California. Their daughter, who was born around 1900, was good friends with my maternal grandmother. And at the end of her life, she was downsizing things. And I was working up here in Alaska with the Alaska Natives, and she thought, well, I'm going to give you this Chilkat robe that we've had kind of all my life. Hung on to it for a few years and thought about displaying it, but it needed a lot of repair, and we just decided to give it to the Heritage Center instead.
When this robe came, we kind of came to the conclusion that it probably was a robe that somebody was doing while they were teaching somebody how to weave. It's got some damage, and every time you pick it up, more fringe falls off. Well, wouldn't it be nice if we could do some 3D imaging of it, and then you could virtually have it on a computer next to it where you're looking at the front of it, but then you could turn it around and look at it and zoom in on it and do all this stuff. The robes were considered to be part of the family. Once you weave a robe, and once it comes off the loom, it kind of takes on a life of its own. It accumulates its own experiences and stories, and a lot of, you try to remember the stories that surround the robe and what it was for.
You realize when you're in that moment that you are part of this really long thread. You're just like continuing the work of your ancestors, so it's bringing you in and reminding you that like we are so connected, and like this isn't even your work. This isn't even your work. You are a manifestation of your ancestors. Your work is a manifestation of your ancestors.